Previously on Star Trek Morningstar.
But wouldn't that put a very large stain on your Starfleet record?
Well, lucky for the captain, he doesn't have to worry about that.
James?
You alright, Mike?
What kind of officer do you take me for? How dare you presume for a moment that my personal feelings would, in any way, override my duty to the service or to my crew? I am no Maxwell, sir.
Elsa? It's good to see you.
Feelings far from mutual, Agran.
I assume you're aware that I plan to give Starfleet to the Star Empire.
I am aware you already tried to give Starfleet to the Star Empire, but didn't it all go tits up when you got stopped by Section 31 on the Morningstar?
I'm sorry, but the president is about to... Michael?
Jennifer?
Oh, just think of it, Elsa. In 3 days, the Romulans will attack the Federation and Starfleet, and we'll finally get our revenge.
Can't wait. But it's much more your revenge than mine. I was never the one whose business was constantly getting halted by the Federation. No. As much as I've enjoyed this, I did do this just so that afterwards you'd get off my back and I'd never have to see you again.
Very well, it's your life. I won't force you into it. This marks the end of our partnership. I'll make sure it goes out with style.
Agreed. How about a toast to new beginnings?
Certainly. To new beginnings.
I wouldn't be so hasty, Agran.
James, what an unexpected pleasure. Have you come to join in the celebration?
Not quite. You see, my little addiction isn't something I'm very proud of, and seeing it has interfered with my judgment, among other things, I'm afraid I can't play this little game of ours anymore.
Oh, so what are you going to do?
Well, you see, Mike found out I was hiding something, so I had to choose between you, the fuel of my addiction, and Mike, my best friend. So for the last few months, I've been giving Starfleet all the info I have on your little plot.
Which means you're not going to get that paycheck because the Romulans chose life over being annihilated. So, all that's left to do is, well, deal with you. Oh, and don't even think about escaping, because both Starfleet and Section 31 have this entire place surrounded.
Elsa. I'm sorry about this.
It's fine. We were just unlucky.
No, I mean, I'm sorry about this.
About what? Agran, you bastard!
James, you go after him. I'll deal with Elsa.
Got it.
Hunter to Morningstar. 2 to beam up.
And how did it go?
Not very well. We got Elsa, but Katane is on the run. James is in pursuit. Jason, open a channel to all ships and ground teams.
Aye. Channel open.
All ships and ground teams, this is Captain Hunter. Target Agran Katane is on the run. Director Agran is in pursuit. Any and all assistance is required.
There he is!
Go that way. Cut him off.
Shit! Oh, shit.
Give it up, Agran. There's nowhere to run.
Really? After all these years, after all we've been through, you're just gonna take me in? What will you do once I am gone, I am the only person that has ever made your job interesting.
Maybe. But bringing you in is something I should have done a long time ago. And if losing one person who has made my job interesting means I can have a better, healthier friendship, then that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. But you can also make this easy on yourself. Let me bring you in and everything will be fine.
The Federation has interfered with my business too many times for me to be imprisoned by them now.
Then you leave me no choice. Stand down or I'll shoot.
No chance.
What the hell was that?
Not sure. Seems like a load of plasma conduits just combusted.
Is James still down there?
I don't know, sir. The sensors aren't picking up his biosignature or comm badge.
Jason, hail him.
On it. You're on.
James! Garner, can you hear me? Are you down there? Are you alright? Garner! Garner! James, do you read me?
Yeah, I'm fine.
James, do you have Agran in custody?
No, I don't.
Why? What happened? Is he dead?
That or he's escaped.
Admiral, Captain Hunter and Director Garner are here to see you.
Captain, Director, what can we do for you?
Tanner, Manao, we got a problem.
What problem?
Do you know of a dealer and contractor in the FPC known as Agran Catane?
I do. Isn't he one of the most powerful people in the FPC?
Yes. If we're not careful, he would be the most powerful person in the FPC.
How?
Let me give you a bit of a backstory. About 2 months ago, after sorting out a scandal involving my crew, Mr. Catane showed up in my quarters and tried to blackmail me into helping him with his plot to sell the Federation out to the Morningstar Empire. Thankfully, James here popped in just in time to make sure Agran saw himself out. For his next trick, he employed a man by the name of Elzar, someone who he'd worked with before, to infiltrate my ship as an advisor to try and sabotage the Morningstar.
Why the Morningstar?
Well, you see... Actually, no, wait. Hold on. Yeah, she's got a point. Why the Morningstar? There are better ships to break than mine. Like the Enterprise, for example.
It's because the Enterprise doesn't have overload emitter or you. He's thinking that was with the Enterprise defending Starbase 50. Yes, she may destroy a lot of his forces, but not before the reinforcements get here. With the Morningstar and the Overload emitter, you could take out the first wave and have enough time to get ready again before reinforcements come.
So when our fleets get overrun by enemy forces, Starbase 50 goes down and gives them a clear run for Earth and Starbase 1.
Exactly.
Right. Well, let's stop standing around, shall we? We've got a whole faction to save.
Captain's log, stardate 25110618.16. For the last month or so, Starfleet has been working around the clock, sending ships on different assignments to try and prepare for a possible assault by the Romulans. Meanwhile, 5 days ago, Section 31 intercepted communications between the Romulans and Agran about a meeting in orbit of the third moon of Ninander to discuss how the assault is going to happen. So, the Morningstar is hiding behind the fourth moon and using the Ninander orbital satellites to boost communications and listen in on the meeting. How are those satellites coming?
Slower than I would have hoped, but we should be alright.
Slower? You do realise that those satellites haven't been used for at least 20 years.
Maybe so, but that doesn't mean whoever left didn't leave in a hurry. I'm having to go through 10 layers of security, and these firewalls aren't easy to break, but I should be done before the Romans get here.
Do we have access to satellites yet?
Not yet, no.
Let me guess. A rather strong firewall and 10 layers of security?
Exactly, yeah. How do you know?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is I'm Section 31, but if you want the not so obvious one, the state of those satellites are now in the same as when I came here 5 years ago.
And you neglected to tell us that. Why?
I'd assume the system would have automatically shut itself down by now. Obviously, I was wrong.
Obviously.
Hey, has Amelia left the ship? It's just that I haven't noticed her around.
She did. She left just after Starfleet started planning for the assault.
Whose idea was that?
Well, she mentioned it, but only because she knew it was something I was going to suggest.
I see. Do you not think she could have handled herself?
I'll forget. No, don't say that.
It was a genuine question.
Really? You think that I agreed with her idea to leave because I don't think she can handle herself? For a man who claims to have a 25th century ideology, you tend to think from a 21st century perspective. I know that anyone is capable of defending themselves. But to have a civilian on a ship like this, in situations like this, I don't think it's the best of ideas. Of course I think she can handle herself. I know she can. She's had to do it plenty of times against quite a few pricks.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that.
It's fine. I'm just pissed off. Because here we are, in the 25th century, and there's still the odd homophobe and racist here and there. I keep thinking back to the research I've done on the 21st century, and how back then, people thought that by this point, the human race would have done away with homophobia, racism, and everything else. And then I see those people, and I think, what the fuck went wrong?
Here's something that might cheer you up. Think of it this way. We didn't get this far with them. We didn't get this far because of them. We got this far despite them. The rest of us have moved forward and they're just stuck in the past.
Thanks. That helped.
We have satellite access.
Just in time, Jason. The Romulans are here.
Commander Vule, Sub-Commander Noro. It's good to see you. I'm glad you made it.
A pleasure to see you too, Agran.
Right then. Shall we get started?
Absolutely.
Good. Please have a seat. So, The last time I contacted you, you were running logistics on the operation, am I right?
Correct.
Good. In that case, I believe you said the next you saw me, which is now, you'd tell me what your plan of action is and where your fleets will be stationed before the attack.
Jason, record this.
Indeed. Noro knows what the plan of action is. I can tell you that our fleets will be hidden in 5 systems close to Starbase 50. You should have received a list of these systems.
No, I don't believe I have.
Odd. You should have received them. Noro, contact HQ and tell them to send the list again.
Yes, Commander.
Director Gardner to Section 31 Outpost 5. Monitor all comm traffic between FPC and the Morningstar Empire. Look out for a list of plans to be used in the assault at Starbase 50. Copy them, and then send them to me.
Outpost 5? I thought Section 31 didn't have any headquarters.
We don't. It's just a small number of star bases dotted around space for surveillance purposes.
Ah, right. Interesting.
Commander, a word?
Could you excuse me a second?
Of course.
Thank you.
So, what's the plan of action, Noro?
So as discussed previously, with the help of your associate, the USS Morningstar should be out of action. Meaning the fleet defending Starbase 50 should be overrun within the first 30 to 45 minutes. After that, we should be in a good position to take down Starbase 50. Then, we should have a clear line.
Very good. I like it. Is everything okay?
I'm afraid not. We're going to have to cut this meeting short.
Why?
Sensors are detecting a ship hiding behind the 4th moon.
What?
There's a possibility it's a Starfleet ship.
Wait, what? I thought the atmosphere of this moon was supposed to hide us.
It was. They shouldn't be able to detect us. Unless...
Captain, the Romulan ship just launched a scout ship.
Probably to find us. Clementine, you were saying?
Unless they've also gained access to the satellite system and that's boosting their sensors.
Well, it's the most plausible suggestion so far, and I don't want to stick around to find out. Sinaf, plot a course out of here. Warp 7.
Aye.
Punch it. Captain's log, stardate 25110718.61. It's been about 2 months since the Morningstar eavesdropped on the meeting between the Romulans and Mr. Catane. A couple of days ago, the Section 31 sensor buoy network pinged several ships hiding around the planets that were on the list the Romulans sent to Catane. Therefore, the USS Morningstar, the USS Interceptor, and some other ships from the 2nd and 3rd fleets have been ordered to intercept, with Director Garner on standby with his ships. Come! Patel! Good to see you. I wasn't expecting to see you.
Me neither. But I thought seeing as we were on this mission together and I had a bit of time to kill, I thought I'd come to see you. If that's okay.
Of course. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. So how have you been?
Stressed. Annoyed slightly. And knackered. I'm stressed because I never thought I'd be involved in any operation this large. And neither did I think I'd be leading one. That's also why I'm knackered. And I'm slightly annoyed because... well... have a guess.
Carver?
Yeah.
Hey, I know we haven't known each other very long. But I do think, whenever you two get to talking, that you'll be able to sort things out.
Thanks.
Bridge to Captain Hunter. We are approaching Yapins 2.
On my way. You'd better get back to the interceptor.
Will do.
We'll be arriving at Yuppins 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hail the lead ship.
Captain, they're already hailing us.
Well then, on screen. Hello there. I'm Captain Hunter. Who are you, and what are you doing in Federation space?
I'm Commander Vuel, and our reason for being here is none of your business.
Well, you see, it kinda is. Because you're in our territory, and by the look of your ship, Vico, you can confirm this, you're from the Star Empire?
That's right.
Right. So, therefore, the last time I checked, you're not allowed within Federation borders. I know that the Romulan Republic are allowed, but not you. So I ask you again, what are you doing here?
Captain, I've heard a lot about you. I'm aware of your reputation. So if I were you, I would back off now.
I don't think they're getting it, are they?
You know, I've got to agree with you. I don't think they are.
Very well. It's time to be a little more straightforward then. Commander, we're aware of the plot that you and Agran have been developing to overthrow the Federation. We've known for about 4 months and have been quietly preparing ourselves for a potential war. If you think back about a month or so, do you remember that your sensors detected a ship whilst you were in a meeting with Mr. Catane? That ship was us. So, take my recommendation. Leave now, and let's not cause any bloodshed.
I'm sorry, Captain, but we have done too much work to stop now. We will fight you if we must, but rest assured, there will be a losing party here today. And it won't be us.
You really sure about that?
What? Who's that? What are you on about?
This is Section 31 Director James Gardner. In each location your buddies are hiding, in addition to Hunter's 200 to 250 ships, I have 5 Section 31 stealth ships. In each group of 5, 2 of them have 200 deployable attack drones. Now, I'm not very good with the math, but I don't need to know that that is a hell of a lot more firepower.
So, this is the question, Commander. Anything that Agran promised you, is any of it worth risking your life?
They're leaving.
Just as well. Jason, contact Starfleet Command. Tell them the Romulan threat is no more.
With pleasure.
Captain's log, stardate 25110906.14. After Starfleet ambushed Agran and Elza about a month ago, Starfleet activities have returned to normal. The Morningstar is currently in orbit of Legia in the Miratian system to do a planetary survey after the planet suffered major tectonic movement.
Bloody hell. Is this planet prone to earthquakes and/or volcanic activities?
You're a science officer. Did you not study this planet at the Academy?
You forget, Jason. I specialize in astronomical phenomena, spatial rifts, subspace anomalies, etc. Planetary geology isn't something I specialize in.
My apologies.
To answer your question, Sandre, no, it's not. Elegia is supposed to be a rather calm planet. It's just that, unlike Earth or Bajor, Elegia's tectonic plates are rather weak, so it's prone to tectonic movement. But never this severe.
I didn't know Bajor was similar to Earth in that way.
You didn't?
Did you assume I did?
Well, a bit. But that's only because you mentioned before that you are half Bajoran.
Ah, true. But I've never actually been to Bajor.
How come?
I was born and raised on Earth. Mom and Dad never had the time. They both work as part of Admiral Quinn's staff on Starbase 1.
Surely they've got shore leave, don't they?
They do, but unfortunately, my off time never coincides with theirs.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Oh, I think that'll be the probes.
I think you're right. Let's have a look. Bugger me, these readings are off the charts.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
That's 'cause it's not. The plates are constantly moving 5 miles every 2 hours. The surface is suffering constant earthquakes. We need to inform the captain.
Captain, we have an incoming hail from Admiral Mineo at Starbase 50.
On screen. Banner, how can we help?
I have some bad news, Hunter. The Starfleet prison facility on Myrtasia 2. A prisoner escaped about an hour ago.
Who?
Elzar.
What? How?
Apparently, one of the guards heard some commotion from one of the cameras. He went to check, and all he found were 2 other guards on the floor with phaser marks in their chests.
Is there a search going on?
There is, but it's been halted. We believe he's somewhere near the Kovar Nebula. We've been trying to contact the Venture to see if they can investigate it, but we can't get through to them. We think it might be their proximity to the nebula.
Okay, we'll see if we can contact them.
Thank you. Mineo out.
Well, this should be interesting.
I don't say. Lieutenant, if you'd do the honors.
Aye, sir. Hailing the Venture.
Come on, Gabriel. Pick up. Come on.
He's on.
Thank God. On screen.
Morningstar, how can we help?
Captain, Starfleet has a problem. A prisoner from the Starfleet prison facility in Myrtasia 2 managed to escape about an hour ago. That prisoner is Elzar, the associate of Agran. Command followed him to the Kovar Nebula, where they then lost him due to interference from the nebula. As you're nearby, Command requests that you continue the search.
Understood. We'll see what we find. Venture out.
Well, that went well.
Indeed it did.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just thinking. Lieutenant, open a secure subspace channel with transmission encoder Alpha 786 S31.
S31? That wouldn't be a secure line to Director Garner, would it?
Possibly.
The channel's open, sir.
Michael, this better be an emergency.
It is. That's why I'm using the emergency channel.
Very well then. What's the situation?
Captain's log stardate 25110909.17. It's been 3 days since I contacted Captain Carver and Director Garner about following up on Elzar's lead. So I'm currently in ops at Starbase 50 with Admirals Mineo, Tanner, and Captain Patel waiting for them.
Are you sure they're coming?
Well, yesterday I received an encrypted message from Director Garner saying that by the end of the day he'd be here with some form of news.
I got the same from Captain Carver.
Right. So it is just the nerve-wracking wait then. Great.
Gabriel, you alright? What happened?
Michael, let me. Captain, what happened? Are you okay?
Did you manage to find Elzar?
No, the last trail went dead. We were deep into FPC territory, heading for Tempet Prime. Obviously, Elzar managed to get word out to his protection detail. We were passing a small asteroid field when we were attacked.
Sorry to hear that. Is the Venture alright? And your crew?
The Venture's fine. The crew... Let's just say there are no casualties.
Well, that's good.
So is that it? Have we lost him?
Not yet. We're just waiting on one more person to show up.
Who?
Michael.
Director James Garner. Did you get him?
No, I lost him in orbit of Etroid. I don't believe we've been introduced. Director James Gardner, Section 31.
Really? Section 31, you don't say. Captain Gabriel Carver, good to meet you.
So that's it. We lost them both.
Admiral Tanner, there's a woman here, part of the President's personal staff, who wants to see Captain Hunter.
Is that Jennifer?
Yep, that's Jen.
Do you want me to send her away?
No, let her in.
Let her through.
Yes, Admiral.
Michael, I need your help.
Rich coming from you.
Please, I really need your help. It's important.
Alright, I'll humor you. What do you need?
It's Agran. He's in trouble. One of his business associates is after him.
Firstly, I know Agran's in trouble. Secondly, which associate?
The hell?
Greetings, people of the Milky Way. I am currently being broadcast across the entirety of the Alpha, Gamma, Beta, and Delta quadrants. Don't try and turn off the channel because I have complete control over where this broadcast goes. Why, you ask? Because I have a message. A message for an associate of mine, Agran Curtain. And this is the message. You backstabbed me once when you left me for dead on Arius Prime. And then you backstabbed me again when Starfleet cornered us. So all I have to say to you is, I'm coming for you. And when I get to you, I'm going to kill you.
Well, that was unexpected.
You obviously haven't been around Agran and Elza for as long as I have.
You're right. In fact, I had nothing to do with them until about 2 days ago. Right. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a ship that needs my attention.
Give me a sec, Jen. Carver, wait! Can we talk quickly?
Not right now, Captain. Like I said, I've got a ship to attend to, and I don't really want a quick chat with you. Although I will say one thing.
Yes?
It's funny how you complain about my officer from Starfleet Intelligence when you have a contact in Section 31. That's ironic, isn't it? Good day, Captain.
Oh, Hunter, you dickhead.
Michael, we need to talk about Agran.
Jennifer, not now.